Okay, I'm live again. I am channeling President John F. Kennedy. All right, so the other day I got a lot of flack for being kind of racy that day, but I had a lot going on at home. So I drank too much caffeine that day. But anyway, I have an old article of John F. Kennedy. And that's whose spirit I'm going to be channeling today. This is a very old newspaper article when President John F. Kennedy was shot. There's his wife, Jackie Onassis. Okay. So all of you know who John F. Kennedy was. Now, somebody went on with me the other day and said everything was lies. They also accused me of lying, but I'm not going to give power or energy to that. What I am going to give power and energy to is that John F. Kennedy was one of the greatest presidents ever in all the history of time. I'm going to go into his spirit and I'm going to talk to his spirit now. Okay, so John F. Kennedy, when he was in school, he was a very bright young boy. He was already very smart and very educated at the fragile age of 10 years old. He used to whittle. You found this video. Hi, Charlie Woodcock. Thanks for joining. I was just doing some YouTube searching for my great uncle. Okay, awesome. Who's your great uncle? Okay, so maybe we have a link here to John F. Kennedy. Who knows? Maybe somebody's great uncle. Can you actually channel him? You mean John F. Kennedy? Because that's who I'm channeling today. I'm going to hold my crystal ball up. And I'm going to wait for John F. Kennedy to enter into the crystal ball, because he will. So John F. Kennedy, show your face. Okay, I already see him entering. There he is. Wow, he came in fast. Do you see him, guys? Do you see his smile right there? In the white part of the energy? Or you see my face, but then you see John F. Kennedy's face. I'm really focused in on John F. Kennedy. I saw his face for a split second in there, and it really turned large. I saw his smile, everything. He came in very strongly. Okay, so you know about the person that killed him was a sniper. He actually knew that he wouldn't have a very long life. This is what John F. Kennedy is making me aware of right now in spirit. He was very pampered, very special. He was taking care of a lot of the things in the world. The apartheid. He was trying to look out for the Black people of the United States. He was doing away with segregated busings and things like that. He's making me see Woodstock for some reason, like his name was still brought up. Okay. Thank you for being here, Charlie. I wish you could come to my house right now and get this reading with John F. Kennedy in spirit if he's in your bloodline. Yes, it could be Woodstock. Yes, absolutely. I want you sitting here in this chair next to me. Where do you live, Charlie? I want you to get your live reading with me free on YouTube with you on the camera. Is it possible we could go on the camera together where you are? If you're in John's bloodline, I need you here. John F. Kennedy's bloodline. He's related to the Kennedy family. Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. So see how fast the spirit world works? They already brought Charlie Woodcock here with me today, who is live over here with me. Washington, D.C. Okay, so you live in Washington. We have to figure out how to go live together with our cameras on YouTube. Do you know how to do that? Because I need a genius geek to help me with the ropes of YouTube. Can you be my geek and come and help me someday? Charlie, I swear to God, I'll give you free readings for life. Anyway, just to get some laughter going on here. There was a bad luck curse in that family. Or at least they thought that they had a bad luck curse. He's making me see his grave, where his body is buried. He's making me see the flame that comes up in the cement around Washington, D.C. He instructs you to go visit him there. All the ancient ancestors and knowledges are going to come within you. Good. That's why he makes me see it, Charlie. Charlie says, I was visiting him recently. Good. Because that's what he's trying to show me then, that you just went there to that gravesite and visited him. And I know where it is because I was there when I was a kid. He's talking about his son. He calls him John, or Little John. He shows me a vision of his brother. He shows me a vision of an airplane. Was his brother killed in an airplane? I can't remember. Somebody in the family was killed in an airplane. Do you understand this? Please help me with this. He's your uncle. Okay. So his brother is your uncle? Or his son is your uncle? He said he's not great with computers. That's okay, Charlie. I like your last name, though, Woodcock. It sounds like Woodstock. But yes, it could be Woodcock instead of Woodstock. Yes, absolutely. Your ancestors could be here. You actually were trying to check out your bloodline, which is the bloodline from John F. Kennedy, or you could be related. And there, he's confirming, yes, absolutely you are related, because I asked for the ancient ancestors to come in as soon as I got here on this post. So he was searching for his great uncle. Wow. Okay. Son is. So John F. Kennedy's son was your uncle? Is your uncle? And is little John still alive? Because I don't know. In the media, I haven't been following that. I'm asking questions because I need to know facts sometimes. Some people come on here and go, oh, well, you should know all that. You're a psychic. Well, this is how I work in the readings. I listen to the spirit. They talk to me, but I don't hear everything in detail sometimes. And, other times I do. He said prime suspect was a man that was very simple. He said, yes, it was very tragic that I died. He put his hand on his wife. It was like a shockwave went through his system, but he didn't know that he was shot. He thought maybe something happened to him, but he wasn't sure what. It was just so fast, it took him down immediately, pretty much. He did not struggle or suffer. He just looked at his wife in the eyes, and his wife looked at him in the eyes while he was passing. He was already gone. I do feel like they tried to revive him, though, in the hospital. With some success, possibly. Don't know how that would have happened. He's showing me the Great Pyramid just now on the dollar bill. He's showing me the Great Pyramid on the dollar bill. He said he's responsible. You mean you're responsible for your death, John F. Kennedy, or you're responsible for the Great Pyramid? What do you mean by that? He said sand. Sandman. Sandman. Sandman to me is symbolic for dreams. Like he was already having dreams, prophecy dreams. He told someone, shut the light off. Shut the light off. He was very intuitive himself. He was having dreams of his death in an early journey in his presidency. He was having prophecy dreams that told him to prepare for his death. So he already had some grief and sorrow, almost like he pre-advanced or precognitively knew he was going to die, John. He was riding in that car. He said Florida weather. But they were in Texas when he passed. The suspect, he keeps talking about the suspect, Florida weather. Trim and fit. Trim and fit. He's talking about the suspect who killed him. I do feel like he haunted that guy up and down. I do feel like in jail, when that guy was in jail, he haunted him. What was his name? The suspect who killed him? Can you help me with that, Charlie? Are you still watching? Let's see. Somebody said that I got a lot of flack for reading something out of a newspaper, but I thought it was just cool to have the newspaper here. It wasn't like I was trying to get information of the newspaper article. It was just I cannot remember the name of the person, and he's not telling him to me in spirit who shot him again, and I forget. So I want to see if it's on here. Maybe he'll tell me. Maybe his spirit will tell me. Jackie Onassis screams, "Oh no, oh no." Governor Conley was stuck too by a sniper's bullets in San Antonio when they were in a parade. The Lone Star State, Mrs. Kennedy also near her husband for the first time appearing on a political tour since the death of Kennedy's child a few months ago. Mrs. Connolly is at the right. There's a lot of death in that family, early deaths. He did say something about Marilyn Monroe yesterday in spirit, or the day I did the first video, but I deleted the video because there was a guy that just was real kind of mean on there with his comments. I don't put up with that stuff. I can't handle people who are sitting there on a computer putting comments down. Thank you, Lee Harvey Oswald. Yes. He said he was in the smack dab in the middle. I remember when it happened when I was a very small child and the whole world was crying for him. This day that he got shot was the day of November 20. One second. I'm going to get my glasses on. November 22nd, 1963. November 22nd, 1963. I got this at a garage sale in the Lorain County Journal. It's a very old newspaper. Still in really good condition, wouldn't you say? I did feel like I was supposed to channel his spirit all this time, all these years that I've had this article. He keeps talking about the Florida weather, like he was supposed to go to Florida after that. He was still very much happy and in love with his wife. But he was looking forward to going to Florida. Although he did, yes, accidentally have an affair with Marilyn because she was just so beautiful, he just had to have her. And she sang happy birthday to him, and that's when it happened that night. She got really drunk on champagne, and he was in the first row, and he went afterwards somewhere with her, and they had an affair. No one was supposed to know this. John F. Kennedy did not have Marilyn Monroe killed, though. Marilyn Monroe took her own life by overdosing on pills and alcohol. John makes that very frankly clear to me just now. He ate oatmeal every single day in the morning. Faithfully. He just said that to me just now. And somebody else was strung out on addictions. He told me Marilyn was. Okay. That was Marilyn. He said Marilyn was just always strung out on her addictions. Sorry. People are a little mad because they feel like there's a conspiracy theory with all that. He's talking about that. But he keeps going to the triangle on the dollar bill. The Freemasons. So people need to look that up. He said he made a mistake. That means Marilyn. There was a door open and he saw her, he's saying. He saw her and he just, all of a sudden, like she put a spell over him. She was dressing. She did it on purpose. She left the door open in her dressing room. He went back there to say thank you to her for singing happy birthday. And instead, he viewed her with the dressing door open and she was in her bra. And it was just like, oh my God, whoa. It just was random, he's saying. He really loved his wife. I'm glad you can't wait to tell your parents about this. Good, Charlie. I'm glad, honey. I really like helping you. How old are you, Charlie? I feel like you're about in your 20s or something, or late 20s, early 30s. I feel like that in energy, but I'm not sure. Maybe you're younger than that. Lee Harvey Oswald, that's the guy that killed President Kennedy. His body. There was also some things done on him. He was a serial killer, he just said. He called him a serial killer. John called him a serial killer. He keeps talking about his son, John, little John. That's what I felt like, yeah. Charlie says he's 26, Charlie Woodcock. I do feel like there's a huge family line. There's even a resemblance, they said. You know what I'm talking about. There's even a resemblance. Look at yourself in the mirror. You even have a resemblance to the Kennedy family, the traits. I think John F. Kennedy's spirit did very, very well today. A lot better than the other day. And I deleted that video. So I hope I helped everyone on here today, especially you, Charlie. I'm glad you were here with me. Next time we're going to get you here, or I'll go to you, and we're going to be on the screen live somehow. All right? I will talk to you later. I'm going to end the screen, end this stream. I went 16 minutes and 45 seconds. I hope that's okay with YouTube. I know I'm supposed to go longer, but this is a powerful one. All right, thanks. Love ya. Bye.